gian tan nhẫn lấy đi người anh thương nhất trên đời. Cánh xa xôi chẳng thể vơi tới, đằng sau câu hứa xa vời là lời nói dối muôn trời. Ai nắm tay người rồi thương thì thôi, người ta hạnh phúc êm đêm mà sao anh cứ chênh vênh, giữ tay ai cũng gạt đi hết. Cầu mong em ở đời nào bình yên hạnh phúc ngọt ngào, thương bản thân mình với người sau. Vài giọt nước mắt rơi theo nỗi đau đêm dày, người nhớ hay quên con phố từng qua. Kỷ niệm vỡ nát tiếng ta tứ than một mình, cùng cơn mưa ra diết nghẹn ngào. Thời gian tan nhẫn lấy đi người anh thương nhất trên đời. Cánh xa xôi chẳng thể vơi tới, đằng sau câu hứa xa vời là lời nói dối muôn trời. Ai nắm tay người rồi thương thì thôi, người ta hạnh phúc êm đêm mà sao anh cứ chênh vênh, giữ tay ai cũng gạt đi hết. Cầu mong em ở đời nào bình yên hạnh phúc ngọt ngào, thương bản thân mình với người sau. Thời gian tan nhẫn lấy đi người anh thương nhất trên đời. Cánh xa xôi chẳng thể với tới, đằng sau câu hứa xa vời là lời nói dối ngút trời. Nắm tay anh thương thì thôi, người ta hạnh phúc êm đêm mà sao anh cứ chênh vênh, giữ tay ai cũng gạt đi hết. Cầu mong em ở đời nào bình yên hạnh phúc ngọt ngào, thương bản thân mình với người sau.
trên khúc hát lắng u buồn đợi bóng hình ai, như tìm về thoáng hương xa, con đường giờ là kỷ niệm. Giọt sương lặng lẽ bên em, đọng trên đôi mắt vô tư, để buồn cho con phố nhỏ, để một người đến vấn vương. Đi bên em chiều trên lối vắng, phố xa ngỡ như thật gần. Đôi vai em gầy trong chiếc lá, giờ là đợi chờ nhớ mong mùa xuân. Trên tay em nụ hoa vẫn nở, phố xa ngỡ như thật gần. Câu yêu thương chìm trong nỗi nhớ, mơ về một ngày có mưa êm đềm. Về trên khúc hát lắng u buồn đợi bóng hình ai, như tìm về thoáng hương xa, con đường giờ là kỷ niệm. Giọt sương lặng lẽ bên em, đọng trên đôi mắt vô tư, để buồn cho con phố nhỏ, để một người đến vấn vương. Đi bên em chiều trên lối vắng, phố xa ngỡ như thật gần. Đôi vai em gầy trong chiếc lá, giờ là đợi chờ nhớ mong mùa xuân. Trên tay em nụ hoa vẫn nở, phố xa ngỡ như thật gần. Câu yêu thương chìm trong nỗi nhớ, mơ về một ngày có mưa êm đềm. Chiều trên lối vắng, phố xa ngỡ như thật gần. Đôi vai em gầy trong chiếc lá, đi bên em chiều trên lối vắng, phố xa ngỡ như thật gần. Đôi vai em gầy trong chiếc lá, giờ là đợi chờ nhớ mong mùa xuân. Trên tay em nụ hoa vẫn nở, phố xa ngỡ như thật gần. Câu yêu thương chìm trong nỗi nhớ, mơ về một ngày có mưa êm đềm. Mơ về một ngày có mưa êm đềm. No.
Anh vẫn nhớ phút ấy khi anh rời xa, người chẳng nói một lời, chỉ đứng yên vậy thôi. Em đã cất sâu hết bao nhiêu buồn đau, còn ký ức ngọt ngào anh mang theo dù ở đâu. Làm gì để chờ lặng im đến thế, vì lặng im sẽ giết chết con tim. Dù yêu thương chẳng còn, anh vẫn xin em nói một lời. Ngoài kia bao la thế giới, nhưng trong anh thế giới chỉ là em thôi. Mình xa nhau thật rồi, nhưng anh vẫn chờ đợi. Đã có lúc cố gắng để hiểu được em, rồi cứ thế mỏi mệt, chỉ biết bên cạnh em. Đây có lẽ chẳng phải yêu thương trọn vẹn. Người tìm nơi bắt đầu, người bỏ đi ở phía sau với tất cả.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Osimhen. Out to the right. France are looking to break at pace. Looks to the other side. Good ball, that too. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The great playmaker João Neves is very comfortable with the ball at his feet, Peter, and good at resisting pressure, protecting the ball. He's going to be key if the manager is asking his players.
He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Partey, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. That is good strength. He's had a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Vietnam replying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And it's Hakimi. He has found the way through. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Now this could be a chance. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Searching pass he's played there. Saka is wide and looking to get onto this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Eder Militao gets good distance on it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Vietnam have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Now, can they get him away? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Neves. And it's Rodri. Out towards the flank. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes the shot! And it's come back out to him. He's delivered all right! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Saka. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
João Neves. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's free, he has got space. Osimhen, he is onto this. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Hakimi. He's picked his way through. Hakimi drives forward on the overlap. Big chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
This looks promising. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It'll be a throw-in. And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first-half thoughts?
Vietnam really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Programs are available from stands
Vietnam
located by the
ahead
gate.
2-0,
I'm
and
sure
they
they'll
are
make
looking
fine
good.
souvenirs.
And the action is back on the way. Fofana. And that's another good win of the ball. Rodri. Chance here to counter. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Swept in. And that should get the job done. João Neves. Thinks about the shot. And that's a dangerous ball. Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played into space. Fofana. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rodri. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And here's the chance to counter. Vietnam with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution in progress.
And he can clear it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So, time for changes on
Vinicius
both sides,
Junior.
actually.
Number 45. Osman. Number
It's
7.
Rice.
Bellingham.
João Palhinha.
Number 16. Rodri. Number 87.
Can he get it through?
João
Oh, that
Neves.
was vital.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that's
Number
fabulous.
18, Duy Mập. Number 10.
Well,
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked out the run. Shot, surely! It's hit the crossbar. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
João Palhinha. Rice. Now that looks a bit... Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Pinches it off him.
Pretty robust defending.
Hakimi has created one goal already. He's got away. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fermin. Partey. And Fermin. 75 minutes played. Partey cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just the keeper to beat. Takes a shot. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Vietnam find a position of real strength now. Alvarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a little off target. Yildiz. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Very nicely done. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vietnam are almost home and dry now. Fofana. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played, well played. João Palhinha. Oh, they can break here. Partey. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Partey. Fermin.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. He's picked it, Vinicius Junior! No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
This is the time you need that pace.
Spread neatly. Saka. Here comes the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Bruno Fernandes. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, cracking ball. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Osimhen. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Bellingham. He's free, he has got Bellingham! McKennie.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely spread.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alexander-Arnold. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's good play from him.
Shot could be on. Ah, that's a fine interception. Thuram. So what can they make of this? Looks to the other side. And Alexander-Arnold. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because...
Climbs up big! It's hit the crossbar! Good ball, good take. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Partey really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
João Neves, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Takes a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely feet. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Vietnam with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot. They've done it. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Gabriel.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Saka. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Vietnam really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
João Neves. It's a pretty loose pass. Osimhen. That's been cut out, well played. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's McKennie. Now this could be a chance. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of this? And the flag has stayed down. That is lovely. Osimhen's cross. Danger averted for now. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he welcomes it in. João Neves. And the shot! And he's there to get it away. McKennie. Partey. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Saka looking to get on the end of this. He has found the way through. Saka proves just a little bit too strong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. Nice control. And it's Cucurella. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes. He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field.
Vietnam
Number 15,
have their second corner now.
Vinicius Junior. Number 45, Osman. Number 7,
And it's been taken
Bellingham.
short.
Number 87, John Evans.
Mbappe!
Number 18,
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe
Number
really must
10,
be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 8, Danny Olmo. Number 41, Rice. Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field.
So,
Number
third corner of the
14,
game.
Joe Palhinha. Coming on to replace him is number 16.
Rice plays it
Rodri.
short. France are looking to go forward now. Now, this could be a chance. He's found a way through. And the finish! He can get that clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Haaland. And that's gone loose. Vinicius Junior. That's Partey. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Dani Olmo. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Alexander-Arnold. France looking to pass their way through. Oh, that was vital.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dani Olmo. Mbappe. Dani Olmo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Keane. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Can he latch on to this? And it's Barella. Barella. Now it's Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Lovely bit of skill.
Minutes has been indicated.
Chance! It's a loose ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Keane looking to run onto it. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution on the field. Number 3, Kukurea.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 27,
Matheus Nunes.
Substitution.
Rice. And it's Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Hakimi. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bellingham. Burn. And it's Bellingham. And here's Keane. Rodri. Rice is the guilty party there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rice, and that's been intercepted. Rice, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. It's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham tries to pass it through. Now it's Keane, plays it in low. Ruben Dias gets rid without sophistication. Dani Olmo. Now it's Haaland. France can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland. Now try to spin that. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And now I'd just like to read
Vietnam
out our
come
program
roaring
list
back in
celebrated
quite
their
some
birthdays
style.
today.
We've got a very different game now. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Oh, important interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's on it, can he get away? Keane. That's an excellent interception. Matheus Nunes gets good distance on it. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. I think we're just about done here. And he's forced to go back. All the way back. Matches Nunes. Rice with the clearance. And we're done. Vietnam have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
This is a lost
Mbappe
children
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Make his way to the information center.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias, a proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well, very well in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. João Neves takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Neves.
the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Nice control. João Palhinha. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! And he has kept it out somehow.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Hit in. There's the header! Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Out towards the flank. Fires it in low. Cleared without complication. Shoots! And the ball's come loose here. João Neves. And it's made its way to him. And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior. That's a good ball out wide. And it's João Palhinha. Good take, and is he in?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Corner number 2, then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good ball. Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. France have their third corner. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Oh, that's a great chance! And it's in! Partey. João Neves. Thuram. France finding their passes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Osimhen has found the net here, of course. João Neves is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. This looks promising. Real chance! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was a given. It always was.
Vinicius Junior really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alinia going full tilt down the left. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! It's loose. In he goes again! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Hakimi goes short. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's nice. João Palhinha. João Neves. Keane.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Security staff for each block.
Vietnam
Please
go
report
in
to
at
the staff room
half-time on a
immediately.
comfortable 2-goal cushion. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball over the top. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Eder Militao. Now Byrne. And it's Neves. Hakimi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
France needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Place it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
João Neves. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Thuram. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in a great position here. He's had a shot! No mistake! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
substitution on the field.
It's a
Number
good
14,
35 yards
John
out, this.
Pellegrini. Number 87, John Neves. Number 7,
Rodri.
Bellingham. Number
Rice.
15, Vinicius Junior. Number 45,
Saka proving a
Osimhen.
very adept
Coming on the
defender. It was a good tackle too.
Number
Yeah, listen, we
16,
often get critical
Rodri.
of a forward's
Number
tackle, but that
41,
was squeaky
Rice.
clean.
Number 22, Judas. Number 18,
And it's
Mbappe.
Rice. And
Number
here's
10,
Yildiz.
Erling
Good ball,
Haaland.
good take.
Substitutions
Now the
taking
cross. Gabriel. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now this could be a chance. Looking to play him in. Vermin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? France looking to pass their way through. João Neves. And it's been played through. Has a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Strong running down that left flank. Cross flung in towards the middle. Fofana can get it clear. Oh, chance, surely! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
It's run loose here. Yildiz. And he's picked out the run. That's an excellent interception.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Saka. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Rodri. Rice. Yildiz.
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's been given away. He is through here. Skims one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the
has
end.
been indicated.
Cucurella. Yildiz. And the referee brings it to a close. Vietnam proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won
Hello,
it.
attendees. This is a lost
Any reflections
children's
on what you've seen, Jim?
announcement.
Vietnam
With the father of the
definitely
boy
came
in
out on
green
top simply
backpack
because they
kindly
were allowed
contact
to
a
march
nearby
through the
member
middle.
of staff.
Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Alo, alo. Đi bạn đừng vào này. Còn ai xem không biết. Vẫn còn anh em xem à? Duy Mập làm xuống. Mẹ con vợ này. Đá vẽ đội hình POTW đá danh đi xem. Luyện tí POTW anh em ơi. Hello bác Phạm Quang Minh nhá. Hello bác Nguyễn Hùng, PickVN, Jerut, Thế Hùng Quách nhá, Lão Hạc, Dũng nhá. Làm trận danh POTW xem trụ được không? Cái con thủ môn của mình 98 bắt hay phết. Đây này, cái thằng mình vừa quay được có 1m89 này mà ác phết này. Bắt chiến phết. Ủa. Đéo thì toàn Torre với cả Ronaldo Eto'o này. Không ổn rồi. Hello bác Nhất Tâm nhá. Lên The Wick này không biết trụ được không.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very
Nhiều
soon.
siêu sao lắm. Anh đá quick đấy em ạ. Anh đá quick rồi. Quick thi đấu ấy, đá long ball toàn lùi, toàn bị người ta o. Thi đấu luôn nó nhanh. Mở được con Osimhen ngon quá nhỉ. May. Ngon bởi POTW thôi, đá full này khó.
And it's Cucurella.
Đống đống này nữa.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's going to be disappointed with that. João Neves wriggles his way through. That's a great ball here. Pinches it off him. Now this could be a chance. Hakimi.
Ui,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quick thì nó ưu điểm là nó kiểm soát bóng tốt bác ạ, đỡ mất thế trận,
Here's Osimhen.
đỡ bị ép.
Pass back.
Nhưng mà nhược điểm là thủ dâng cao, chấp nhận thôi.
Neves. Oh, that's a very decent ball.
Anh em đá long ball counter bây giờ nhiều quá,
To recover this.
đá mình đá cứ bị ngang ngang ấy, không thể hiện được mấy.
This is Junior. Here's onto this. Referee's had a good look.
Quên chính mình mới là đá quick,
And we have our
mình mới là chuyên gia đá quick, thế là mình phải đá long ball.
Correa with the short one.
Ui, Neves lu luôn này.
Ronaldinho getting this one clear. Quarter of an hour played. That is expertly dealt with. Shifted into the flank. Cannavaro. It's a searching pass. Played through for the
Ui,
wide.
bêu à.
Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Strokes it back. Gets a good foot in there.
Mẹ đối này đá chắc thế.
Really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. We badly need some help here.
Bellingham.
Tôi chuyển đi.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now this could be a chance. Good ball, good take.
Ui, tôi đây thì
Toure defending his corner stubbornly.
đúng rồi.
Stood up.
Đá long ball counter gặp Ball Season khó đá lắm. Nó cầm bóng nhiều. Đá mẹ quick thì thi đấu nhanh, 50-50.
Here's Vinicius Junior.
Bán này,
For a shot.
bắt được.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's been up.
Đúng rồi, đá long ball với nhau thôi. Long ball đá với quick cũng được.
Next one in.
Mình đá long ball cũng hay,
Ball. And it's shot.
vẫn bắt được. Cũng không phải không hay mà là nó cũng ngang ngang ấy, đó thua thì phải. Đá ép mẹ luôn, đá quick này, chấp nhận mạo hiểm.
And here's Vinicius Junior. In numbers sharp and uncompromising. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to
Ủa.
the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's been shifted off it and has intervened well there. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. But it goes.
Rồi,
Shot!
thấy bảo. Không phải đâu, không phải quick phòng ngự phản công cửa dưới đâu. Quick là áp đặt đấy. Quick là áp đặt đấy bác ạ, không phải phản công, phòng ngự phản công đâu. Bác bị nhầm rồi đấy. Tí mình ra mình cho xem.
Have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case
Vì
with
sao lại bảo quick nó đá áp đặt.
and all of a
Phòng ngự nó mỗi thằng quick nó dâng cao thôi, còn bọn kia thủ hết các hệ khác.
João Neves. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Osimhen. Just to go back. Great shot!
Ui dồi xịt hèm.
Great build up. It all
Đúng
comes
rồi,
to the better.
mình chính xác ấy, mình đá long ball thì cứ bị kiểu ngang ngang người ta ấy, đá toàn kiểu 50-50 khó chịu. Đá mẹ quick luôn. 50-50 người ta vẫn cơ hội người ta giết được mình bình thường, chẳng vấn đề gì.
Now it's Pele. It's Thuram.
Kiểm soát luôn.
Good read. That was well played. Well stopped. Pele in acres of space out wide.
Nhưng mà đá quick này cũng phải thủ tốt, chứ còn không thủ được thì to.
Whistle goes for half-time.
Mình đá Amorim các bạn, cộng 1 speed, cộng 1 attack.
More than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them
Vợ đi gội đầu à?
after the break.
Đi xe máy gì? Tại không thấy xe máy ở dưới tường. Thấy mẹ trên này ok luôn.
Vietnam leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Mẹ. Muốn mở POTW với cả full quá không có tiền anh em, chán. Nghèo khổ thật.
Whistle goes.
Mà con Van der Ven của POTW ngon. Nó cũng có tiền mở.
Vietnam carrying a
Đợi thứ hai nó ra cái even vậy, free vậy.
Hakimi picks it up out wide. He's got away. João Neves showing good feet. Bellingham cut it out. João Neves really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Played into space. Schmeichel claims comfortable. Clearly disappointed with that pass.
Đâu tưởng là cầm chìa khóa không thấy xe ở dưới, tưởng mất mẹ rồi. Cái phố này 1 mét vuông mấy thằng ăn cắp. Đó ra cái là mất. Đồng đồng. Chuyển lại. Ui. Xịt mẹ. Đồng đồng bị thằng Thu Ram nó ghẹ yêu phát chạy bay mẹ luôn, chán được. Đúng là bởi vì Wick chỉ thế thôi đúng không? Rồi. Quyền là vào à. Rồi, cô xin hand.
Situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave. Things starting to look very comfortable. You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it.
Rai các cũng phút rồi ba.
Vietnam
Cộng gì đấy?
to pass their way through. Now it's Osimhen.
Cộng chỉ số gì đấy?
Villarreal can breathe again. Just
Tưởng là quick thằng Amorim là nhất rồi.
shown a vulnerability until
Cộng speed, cộng speed thì cầu thủ nào thể dùng được đúng không? Speed với access thì cầu thủ nào thể dùng được?
Iniesta receives it in a wide position. João Neves. Cucurella. Sprinted tidily. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Mở được con này POTW ngon quá này, mày thế. Amorim nó cộng speed với cả cộng attack. Speed thì con nào trên sân cũng dùng được, còn attack thì đội tấn công thì dùng được hết, ngon quá còn gì nữa. À thế à, tưởng không được xe đâu. Ấy chưa, móc rồi chưa?
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while. There's not much doubt that this will be played into.
Đá long ball thì mẹ cứ 50-50, khó chịu thật.
Araujo tries to clear. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pedri.
Mẹ mình thắng báo kèo đá quick rồi mà nó để ý,
Now it's Mbappe.
cứ theo trend.
Not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Cái mic này lởm quá anh em.
And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Ronaldinho.
còn sử dụng được là tốt rồi.
Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nghe rùa.
Threatening ball. Third goal. Yes. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Now that's just clever. Made the keeper think he was going one way, only to have Foxen by going the other. Very nice.
Rồi.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific.
Pha xây dựng được một Ba Lan à?
I think the manager's
Thế
claim
thiên về cầm bóng hơn nhỉ?
A case now of complete control.
Thiên về kiểu cầm bóng hơn ấy.
Has been booked
Nói chung là
just to
không ngon
confirm
bằng
for that earlier incident.
Amorim thì
Sometimes
chắc
a
chắn
loose
rồi.
foul can trigger a
Amorim
completely
có cộng
different
speed
spell
mà.
of play, and
Speed thì
it makes
cầu thủ
even
nào
less
cũng không
sense.
được.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Capello cộng một
Now
đép
it's
thì
Pedri.
bọn đép dùng được, nhưng bọn công dùng đép làm gì đúng không?
Yildiz.
Nhưng mà
here's
speed
Mbappe.
access thì gần như
And
là
that
con nào cũng phải dùng.
interception was
Không phải gần như
most
con nào cũng
necessary.
dùng mỗi thủ
He
môn
read
không.
that really well and stopped it.
Có huấn luyện viên nào mà kiểu có long
Ronaldinho.
ball hay là quick counter mà
Well, there was
89
an
mà speed
element of
access
promise
thì
insofar as they
chắc
kept
cả
the
làng
ball
cũng
well,
mua.
but they did very little with it. And they win it back again. And it's Pedri. Great vision. Ronaldinho. Vietnam are almost home and dry now. Ronaldinho. Maldini. He whips. Oh, smashing header! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yaya Toure! Ronaldinho, and one more try! And this is Iniesta. Oh, that's a fine interception. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano
Thủ môn
Ronaldo!
98 nó hay phết.
Keeper's got his work done.
Đúng rồi, đá này kiểm soát dễ.
Corner number 2 then.
Quick này còn đá dâng hai hậu vệ kiểm soát dễ. Nói thật nhá, bảng này không đá 5 hậu vệ. Thiệt. Thật. Tâm
And the
sự thật.
shot! And that has been clubbed away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Vietnam can look back on a nigh-on perfect...
Đúng rồi. Bây giờ cái meta này 5 hậu vệ nó mạnh quá. Nó mạnh hơn so với cũ bác. Nói thật. Công Alo. Ô, mấy con mới xem đâu nhỉ? Mai con mới đúng không? Đây. Chiến thần này. Úi trời. Wow, chuyển bóng 84 luôn. À, lốp 94 kìa anh em à, chuyển bổng này. Ghe luôn này. Kích xích cao. Trông kinh không? Sợ. Này nó tạt vào bên trong đánh đầu. Ủi khỏe, hít xích 88. Một cánh mai con, một cánh bêu nhỉ, mắc ping. Đâu rồi, bêu mới không? Đây à? Ui, chỉ số gốc vẫn chạy 86 rồi. Chịu rồi. Lốt sinh đi. Đấy. Lên sóng kèo Nam NX này, Nguyễn Hoàng Sơn này. Mấy ông ấy đá ấy à? Trả like đéo nhỉ? À đây đây đây. Hay anh em ơi. Hay 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 hay.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Goes for a shot! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Đây rồi.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net.
Nam NX nghe vẻ đang dẫn trước trận này anh em ơi. Đây là cũng knock out bảng nhánh A nhá. Xong rồi. Sửa cái tiêu đề cái.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beckett.
Đây rồi. Chạm mấy không biết. Nam NX vừa làm thịt. Đéo hiểu kiểu gì. Alo. À đây được rồi. Mẹ. Nghèo khổ đấy. Rồi trận đầu Kích VN hoảng rồi. Trận này xem là có dãy đâu, chạm đéo chạm 2 đá chạm 3 cho vui các ông này. Chán thật. Rút Benham. Hoàng Sơn là áo trắng nhá. Kích VN là áo trắng, áo xanh. Nam NX là áo trắng. Kích VN truyền cũng không xong. Mickey Van der Ven, con này mới sao này. Rafael đấm rất nhanh. Giải này Nam NX trở lại rồi. Không biết cùng nhánh mình không nhở? Cùng nhánh mình hay hình ông là nhánh ở dưới sao ấy. Mình nhánh trên. Loại con vợ Duy Mập thì tốt rồi. Có vẻ là chung kết nhánh trên đang thênh thang đây. Van VD. Uầy. Chuyển đẹp thế mà sút lệch. Cậu bé. Ui, Isaac kìa. Ui. Thì là Kích VN thủ nghiệp dư thế. Thế mà cũng vào đến cái vòng này, ông này. Chạy trước không phải tách ra. Mà chuyển quả đấy cũng kinh nhỉ. Chuyển quả lêu hêu giữa thế thôi. Alvarez tím à? Khó. À, chuyển bắt 3 bảo sao ảo thế. Nó cứ mơi trước mặt nhưng mà không lao lấy được.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter attack.
Moises Caicedo. Timber ngon này, Timber attack ngon. Alvarez, Endika. XVN này đá full rồi. Đá Bayern Munich này trông phèo lắm. Cái Bayern Munich này vô địch 2 giải liên tục rồi mà chưa có tiền đầu tư bác ạ. Vô địch nốt cái mùa Bayern Munich này thì ngon. Làm hat-trick Bayern Munich khó lắm. Chưa biết nào. Ui rồi cả gì Ibrahim Maza nữa. Kích viên mẹ toàn con vợ. Chồng ảo. Cỡ Granit Xhaka đấy anh em ạ. Khó rồi. Mickey Van der Ven. Moises Caicedo. Ui dồi. Mẹ bốc được hết Van der Ven này, mỗi mình không chưa bốc được ấy. Nhục thế nhở. À không phải không bốc được mà là mẹ không một coi để bốc anh em ạ. Có ai đứng ra tài trợ đâu, mỗi ông đóng một lốp vào. Nhất ăn tất. Nhất nhì ăn tất, làm gì có ai tài trợ bác cái game này. Toàn tự đóng tiền. Mbappe kết thúc cuộc tình đấy. Ui, xử quả vãi đái ấy nhở. Lốp này đen không vào, chắc vẫn chết rồi. Vẫn đen 2 cọc anh em ơi. Đen cho Nam NX. Ui, tôi thế thì chết rồi, xử thế chịu rồi. Nam NX lâu không chơi nhưng mà cái cữ tay thì vẫn đẳng cấp như ngày nào.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Chắc là cũng không có cảnh gì cho Hoàng Sơn rồi anh em ạ. Nhìn này không thấy cảnh vẻ gì. Tấn công đéo là toàn chuyển về.
Germany ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Rafael Leao goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Valverde.
Dãy tí nào Hoàng Sơn ơi. Hoàng Sơn này cho Moiskedo đã cắm cao thế nhở. Vinicius Junior. Lập bập lắm. Ibrahim Maza sẽ là người đấm rất căng đến từ Nam NX ở giữa. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Đứt rồi, cứa đi. Rồi 3-0 chắc là đi ở đấy. Thôi đi lên phơi quần áo đây anh em ơi. Thôi. Xong rồi. Thôi nghỉ nha anh em nhá, phơi áo thôi cho con thôi. 3-0 rồi xem gì nữa. Phía sau một cô gái Subin Hoàng Sơn rồi. Ok, thank you anh em nhá. Ông Hoàng Sơn ông vẫn đá anh em ạ. Thôi